The great 2014 turnaround for the Idaho State football team began in the spring. As practice opened, there was a feeling around the team that something big was on the horizon.
Say this is the year that we're going to turn things around, and that's honestly how we all feel.
The season opened with 2 FBS opponents and 2 losses to Utah and Utah State. Though despite the scores, ISU gave the Utes and Aggies all they could handle.
We knew that we could play with anybody, and to see it, yeah, that does a lot.
From there, Idaho State inched out its first win of the season against a tough Chadron State team, and the next game beat Sacramento State to even up its record at 2-2. The next week at the Inferno, the Bengals made a statement against number 2 Eastern Washington. They came 1 play short, falling to the Eagles 56-53. That loss would be ISU's last for quite some time. ISU dominated Simon Fraser, then Southern Utah, before going on the road and beating Northern Colorado and Portland State, ending the nation's longest road losing streak. Then another big test against the number 21 Cal Poly Mustangs. In front of a crowd of 9,000, the Bengals upset a ranked team for the first time since 2005.
To have held that football team with that rushing attack to that many points without a turnover is a testimony to finish all the things we've been talking about here for 4 years.
All of a sudden, ISU had the Big Sky's attention as they marched into Bozeman for a date with Montana State. And just like at Eastern Washington, Idaho State came up 1 play short, essentially ending their quest for a Big Sky title.
It's fun to be in any game in November when you're playing for the stakes that were at stake today.
The Bengals took out its frustrations on rival Weber State, beating the Wildcats for the first time since 2002, giving ISU 8 wins on the season. Now ISU waited to find out if they would get an invite to the FCS playoffs.
9 a.m. Jeff called me and said, "We're home." And I said, great end of the season. We hugged everybody and kissed everybody on Saturday, and now everybody hopefully has a safe travel, a trip home, and a tremendous memory of 214.
So the 2014 season ends for Idaho State. Their 8 wins, the most in over a decade, though it ended sooner than they would have liked. But it has left players, coaches, and fans already hungry for next season.